In this video, we're going to see the OxyExtras plugin for Oxygen Website Builder. Hi, my name is Stratos and I'm constantly producing video tutorials about WordPress. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. OxyExtras is a plugin that will add more elements to your Oxygen library. So when you open up the page or a template, as you can see here in the left pane, you will see more elements that you can use to create more advanced stuff in your website. At this moment, they say that they have 23 flexible components, and we can see some of those as animated counters of canvas. They have adjust post, they have header search. I'm not reading everything. They had Fluent Forms, they have Lottie Animation, which is something really popular right now. They have an animated burger toggle, they have mini cart and counter and preloader icons and effects. And of course you can use import-export presets, which I think it's really great that they have added those features. It's bloat free, so even if you don't use anything and you just have it enabled, it will not add anything to your website to make it go slower. So the persons that are behind this plugin is David, Gagan and Sridhar. I'm not going to read their last name because I'm sure I'm going to make mistakes. And David, if you don't know him, he's behind the WP Dev Design, which is a tutorial website for Oxygen. He's constantly producing new tutorials. He has a great website here and you can find pretty much everything inside here. The next two persons, Gaga and Sridhar, have also other plugins like the Oxy Toolbox, which I have already created a video for. And those two, the Gagan is a former employee of Oxygen, and Sridhar is a person that has helped us a lot in the Oxygen community, has created many plugins for free. And David, of course, I think has 2 or 3 plugins that he has produced for free. And Sridhar has also made his part to help community grow. So first of all, I would like to say a thank you to Sridhar because I sent him a message that I told him that when this product was launched, and I know that he had the Facebook coupon code, but I don't own a Facebook account. I'm against Facebook, okay? So sorry for that. And I told him that, and he sent me the code, and I was able to buy this product for a better price with the code that he sent me. So thanks again, Sridhar. And let's go and see what we have here. So if we go to pricing, we will see that this product at the moment that the video is created, it is $99 for unlimited websites, unlimited support and updates. And of course, lifetime access, you pay only once. If you read the FAQ, you will see that they are thinking maybe they will change the price to a monthly fee later on, or they will go up with the price if they add more elements. They will add more elements, but they are not sure about the price yet, the price model. So if we go to the docs, we will see that they have full documentation about their features, which is something that's really great. And here you can read what these elements are about and some things about this to get you started. Okay, this is not every click and everything that you can change into these elements. If you're using Oxygen, then you will not have any problem changing all of the settings of any element here. We will see in the video that everything is self-explained. You don't have to have anything else except the documentation to get you started to understand what is this element for. Also, they have a YouTube channel and they are uploading content, everything that has to do with this plugin. So these are 2 things that I really like in the plugin. And of course, if you know those 3 persons, you will know that the support is great. They are fast with the responses, and it's something that it will follow you up as you building your websites with Oxygen. So let's go to changelog. If you go to video here, you will see the YouTube channel. And here you will see that this is about 3 months old, I think, this plugin. And if you go and see the changelog, you will see that they are constantly making this plugin better. They are adding features, they are fixing things, and they are behind this 100%. So let's go to stratostutorials.com, and this is the back end. And as you can see, OxyExtras is inside the Oxygen. I do like that this plugin will add inside the Oxygen the features and not somewhere else. And if you go to the settings, you will see that they have this option, and you can disable whatever you don't want to use. I do like that. Now, I would like these elements to be categorized, not one underneath the other. And when they bring us more elements, it will be a little difficult to find whatever you don't want and just disable it. I would like here some categories and elements to be inside those categories. And if we go inside the page later on, we will see that they are categorized as elements. So let's go to the pages. I'm going to add a new page, and I'm going to create a test page. Let's delete all of those. Of course, I will put the link in the description below for anything I'm saying here. So let's go for test 1. Let's publish that and open that in the Oxygen. And also I'm going to add from the templates, let's go to templates and open the main. As you're seeing here, I have already installed the Oxy Toolbox, and it's integrated here, and they're working flawless, both of those plugins. We don't have any problem. I have also tried it with Hydrogen, and it doesn't have any feature that it's a conflict or something. They're working fine, both of those plugins. So let's wait until it's loaded. Okay, now it's loaded, and since I'm going to start with a cart in the menu, I'm going to the pages, I'm going to all pages, and I'm going to open the shop page, and just I'm going to add something in my cart. So I'm going to add something to my cart. Let's go for a belt, and as you can see, as a default, Oxygen doesn't have anything that will show you that you add something into your cart. So let's go to the main template, and here we have the menu. So I'm going to add, and I'm going to go for the extras. Everything is underneath here. And as you can see, everything is categorized inside here. So I would like this categorized to be also in the settings page. Now, another thing that I don't like here is they don't have icons for every element. They just have an asterisk here. And I would like to have something like an image or something, an icon to distinguish one from the other. And also I would like something that will be specific for the OxyExtras, like a different color or something. Because if you go and search for something and there are things that are appearing both into the default elements of Oxygen and into the extras, you will have just 2 buttons and you will not be able to tell immediately what you want. And I mean, now here we have the social share buttons. If we go and type social, I will get social icons and social share buttons. I do know now that the social share buttons are from the OxyExtras, but it would be a little bit easier if this had something like another color or the logo of Oxy Elements or something else in here. So let's go, and we're going to start from WooCommerce. And of course, you have to have the WooCommerce enabled for you to see those elements. And if we go to the cart counter, as you can see now, I have here a cart counter. Now, of course, I have already created a div, and I have added the cart counter inside that div. It's inside here, or else it would be in the separate line. But we're not here to style the website. We're just here to see how these features are working. So when I click the cart counter here, I can style it, and as you can see, it will link to the car, or we have the drop down feature or none. The cart icon can be in different size or a different icon whatsoever. So let's go for a cart icon, and let's go for something like that. When I click in here, you can see that it doesn't change. You have to go right down and click apply parameters. And this is something that Oxygen needs, because I think they are using the Oxygen API to create this kind of elements. And Oxygen is working like that. You have to click the apply. It's not the plugin's default. So, and then you can change the icon size. Of course, there are some elements that are changing on the fly. So if I change here 25, I will see that this immediately changes. color. Let's go for the same blue that they have here. It's not blue, it's something else. Okay, let's go for this color. And of course we have the two widths where we can change whatever we want. Let's go for here a darker when we hover. Okay, and this is the hover transition, and if we go back we can see that we have the card count, and this is the card counter size, the font size, the border, and text color. Let's go for no text color, let's go for a hover text color of this one, and let's go to layout and let's go middle, center. Okay, or I can go for top and apply. And of course, since it's not too big, I will not see any difference. And let's go, if I hover here, I will see that now the number 2 is changing the color, as you can see here. And we have the spacing, so we can give it some padding or some margin. We have here borders, shadows, and everything else. And if I go back, I have the drop down content, which I can change the duration, the width, and the max width. Now, if I click here, I will not see anything because I haven't added anything inside the drop down. So I have to go also to add here the mini card. And once I do that, you will see that it goes beneath the card counter. And now if I go and click, I will see now the mini card, which is what I want, of course. And after that, I can go to the drop-down content and I can change the fade duration, the width, the length, the color, spacing, position, border, shadows, and this is for the drop-down elements. And after that, I can go inside the mini card and change everything else, like the titles, the colors, the images, the prices, the buttons here, and everything that are inside. Also, after that, I can delete or export or import a preset, and I can save it, of course, and I can export it to another website and keep it in my library just to reuse it whenever I want. I think this feature is amazing that they have added here. And as you can see, you can change pretty much everything. Let's go to the buttons and let's go for columns. And as you can see, now I have one column, row, and I can change the width, the spacing. So I can go for here a 20 or something, and 20. And here let's go for 50, and you will see that now they are pretty big, and 50. You can do whatever you want inside here. I'm not going to change that. No, let's save that. For some reason we will like this, okay? And now we're going into the page and we're going to try some more elements. So let's go here, let's go and add a section, first of all. And inside here, I'm going to click extras and I'm going to add a reading progress bar. So we have the reading progress bar. Two of those elements, the reading progress bar and the back to top, is also into the Oxy Toolbox. Oxy Toolbox, when it was first launched, it was mainly for the better UI to help you speed up your workflow and build your page quicker and easier, of course. So they add features there, and they also add two elements, those two, the progress bar and the back to top, inside there, and you can add it from there also. But here this plugin is specifically for elements like this, and if you've seen the video that I had made, I made there a comment that you cannot change easily into the Oxy Toolbox the width of the progress bar, the colors, and everything else. You have to go and type in the code and do something with the CSS. And that's because that plugin, the Toolbox, was created for another reason. This, which is specifically for this, to add elements, all the settings are here and are easy to change. So we have here the bottom or top progress bar, we have the body, that's the selector, we have the top viewport when they will start creating this animation, and this is the bottom of the viewport, or you can change it into the middle or into the bottom if you want something different. And of course the fill color, the background color, the transition duration, and everything else.
And if we add elements here, some basic sections, I don't know, let's add 3 sections, so we have something to slide. And we go again to the progress bar. Let's go into the section. Let's go for the reading progress bar. And it doesn't have to be inside the section. You can go and put it outside. It will work the same. Okay, let's go to the fill color and we're going for something like this. Let's save and see this page in the front end. And now if I go and go down, you will see that this progress bar will fill up the whole width of the page. So let's go and add another element. Let's go for a counter or something. Let's see, extras, counter. So as you can see here, we have the counter. Let's put that in the middle. Okay, and I'm going to click here. It says start digit and it says end digit. So where do we want to end? Let's go for 10,000, I don't know, visits or something. Count up duration 1 second. It will take 1 second to start and to end. You don't want to take too many seconds. Okay, 1 or 2 is basically what you need. So before that, I can go and add some text that will say visitor or something. Visitors, I don't know, or clients or something. And let's put those into the same row. Okay, and of course in the middle again. Okay, let's go now and change some other stuff. Let's go from that says contact. If I want to the suffix display, so I can display something else here. The suffix text will be the visitors or something. I can also add spacing. I can add prefix, which is the text before these numbers. I can go for chemical places, separator, and decimal. Easing, the effect that we'll use, and digital typography about those settings. So if I go and save that and see in the front end again, as you can see, it will take 2 seconds for this to load. And of course, I have used the percentage here and I have used too many demicals. So let's go for another element and let's go for Lottie Animation. So let's go for Lottie Animation. Okay, I will put it here. Lottie Animation is, I think it has an SVG with animation. So we're going to click inside here, Lottie Animation, and as I can see, it says Lottie Animation JSON URL. JSON files can be hosted at lottiefiles.com. So it only accepts at this moment animations from there. Now, if you have another source that you can find JSON files, I think that you can host it into the Lottie files into your dashboard, and you can then have a URL for those icons. So first, we were going to see the lottiefiles.com. So if you create an account, you can go into the animations and you can search for the animations you want, and you can go and grab the URL. Other from that, I know that there is the lordicon.com, which will give you 50 icons for free, and then you can download all the other icons for $49. They have 627 animated icons. And also there is the shape.so, which will give you animated icons as well as animated illustrations. And you will pay $60 for a lifetime fee. And I think this is a bargain, the shape.so. I will put those links in the description below, of course. And let's go and see something inside here, an animated icon or an animated illustrator after all. Let's go for the map. Here we will see the animation. It's not very good. Okay. I will take the remote. No, I won't. I will take the metronome. Okay. So I can go ahead and download, and I'm going to save it here. And of course, you can change the primary, secondary color, or you can use some presets and background and everything else. So let's go to the Lottie files. Here you will see some pre-made animated icons that they have, but I'm going to the dashboard, to my dashboard. So let's go for dashboard. Okay, no, dashboard is not what I want. Let's go for tools and JSON editor. Okay, and here I'm going to grab my JSON file, and this is the speedometer, simple animated, and I'm going to upload that. And let me see. Okay, I cannot see the white color here because I think the color here is white, as you can see here, so it's not the best solution for a website that has a white background, so I have to change it to a black. Let's go for the primary color and go for a black, something like that. So now I can download the JSON file, I can save it as the speedometer, save and replace, of course, and then let's go to Lottie again. Let's go and close that. Okay, select that, all delete. Let's go for delete. Where is the delete? Okay, let's go again for the JSON editor, and now I'm going to grab the speedometer. I'm going to paste it inside here, and now I can see that it's moving as I want it. Now I can go ahead and copy the JSON, or I can make some changes in the background in the speed or edit layer colors. Now I'm going to close that because I don't want to change anything from there, and let's go back to our page and let's go and paste here inside the URL of the JSON that I have uploaded, and as you can see it's working fine. Now we have the autoplay, we have the play mode, normal or bounce, the animation speed, width and height, and you can change the width from here. Normally we have loop and show controls. Okay, and let's hit apply, save, and let's see it how it looks. Sorry, not this page. Let's go and see how it looks in the front end. Now I didn't want to close the Lottie animation, but I did, and I would like to load here an animated illustrator to see how it looks. So let's go to animated illustrations, and let's go and see what we have here. Let's see something like that, Office Deck, and you can see all of those. So download, and again this is white, so I don't like the white color that he has in his t-shirt. I think it's white. Let's go for a red or something. This is the screen that is changing. Okay, so let's download as it is and we'll see what we can do with that. So Office Deck Animation Illustrator, okay, save, and we're going back to the page, and I'm going to click here so we can change the Lottie files. Let's go and close that. No, let's go back. Now since we are here, we can just go and paste here the animated JSON that we have. Not the speedometer. Why did the speedometer? Okay, back, come on, back. We don't have a back. Okay, let's close that and open the Lottie files again. And I'm going to paste the Office Deck animated illustration JSON. So let's wait for this to load, and now we're good to go. Let's go and grab the URL, and let's go back to our page and paste it here. Okay, and we can go for bigger width. So how amazing is that you can do it with the easiest way in the Oxygen. Let's go and refresh the page, and we will see now that we have the Lottie animation right here, and we can add it in a column or give it a text right here or a title or anything that we want. Let's go to another element, and let's go to, let's see, this is for the single post, and we will use some of those in the template. Let's go for social share, Fluent Form. Let's go for a Fluent Form. Of course, you have to have a Fluent Form plugin enabled, and you have to have a form also created. So let's save the plugin and let's go to the forms, Fluent Forms, and let's see all the forms. I don't remember if I have already created one. No, I don't have any. So I'm going to add quickly one form here, and as it is, I'm going to save the form. It says newsletter here, so let's go back to the page and just reload. Okay, the page loaded. Let's go to the section Fluent Form. I'm clicking right here. So as I can see, I have now the form. If I go up, I can select here the form that I want. Since I have only one form, it grabs that form. Let's go for the input, and as you can see, I can change the typography, spacer, colors. Let's go and change the background color and give it a little bit of gray, so I have something that it distinguishes me from the white here. I can change, of course, the fields here. I can change the title, the button, and everything else. If you have checkboxes, you can change the color. I can change, of course, the labels, so I can go for label color to be a little bit darker. And let's go for the button also. Overall style, progress bar, uploads, checkbox, progress, previous net, messages, radio boxer, submit. This is the one I want. The width, the hover opacity, typography, color, spacing, border, shadows, hover. You can see you can change anything that you want here. So let's go for a bigger subscribe. Let's say 20. And if something is not going to grab it, you can hit apply. And I think all of those are not needed, the apply button here. Yeah, they're working with the Fluent Forms and the CSS style. So you can change pretty much anything from here. Let's go to the post templates. So let's go for the single template. Okay, archive default post. This is the one, default post. Okay, this is the post that I have right here. If I go and add, I can go to extras, and then inside the single post, where is the single post? Single post, I have a reading time for this article. Okay, reading time. Let's see the structure. Where is it? Okay, inside the blog, and I'm going to go. This is the heading, so I'm going to go underneath the heading. Okay, here. As you can see, it's estimated 1 minute, and you can change the words per minute that an average person can read. This says it's 275. And of course, you can change the text after that. It says minutes or plural. It's minute is in singular, minutes in plural. It has its own tag, and you can change the typography. Let's go to add something else. We have the post terms, so we can take which category it's taking from. The before text, alternative text, separator, and anything else. And also here it will be linkable, and if someone clicks here, he will see all the posts from that category. Let's go to add something else. We have the post modified date, which is something great for OCR, or sorry, not OCR, SEO. And also we have adjustment posts, so we can have next and before posts, and you can style it how you want. Of course, I don't have here other posts beside the hello world, so I cannot show you this. Let's see what else we have. We have the author box also, and if we click here, we will see that it's written by me. And of course, we can change the layout. Now, something that I didn't show you inside the elements, it says, if we click here, and here this says start digit, and here it says end digit. Now, I would like to be able to grab those from an ACF field. I know that they already support some, in some elements, things from the ACF, from the dynamic field. So you can have something different, but I would like it for all the elements, or at least the elements that they could connect with the ACF. So I would like it also for the counter. Now let's see something else. This is mainly for the main template here, but we can have here, let's go to extras, and as you can see, we have the copyright here. And we're clicking, and it will take automatically 2020. As you can see here, all of those copyright 2020, all right reserved. So this is the first year. The text before, the text after, the copyright symbol, you can change it if you want, and of course the typography. And it will automatically grab the date that you are, except if you don't want and you're going to put here a static year for some reason. So let's go and add something else. Let's go to add the preloader. Somewhere here we have the preloader. Okay, preloader. we can go and put that outside the section. This is again for, I think, the main template, so you can have it everywhere when it's loading, and you can change how it looks. You have a circle that is spinning, you can have bouncing. Okay, you can change the color, so let's go for something like that. Let's go for an animation duration 1.2, inter animation 1.2, okay. You can have an image or a custom type of preloader, and of course inside the config I can change if I want it in all the pages or after some seconds or when web fonts are active, or in every page only at first page visit. So I'm going to hit apply and I'm going to refresh the page here, and the first thing that will be loaded, it will be the preloader, which I cannot see. Let's go and hit apply, but I didn't hit save, so sorry for that. So let's go and refresh the page now, and I will see first the preloader and then I will see the page. Great. And of course you can add this to some specific divs or something that they will take some time to load. And let's see something else. Let's go for an extra login form. So you can have a login form beside the one that is in default from Oxygen, and you can change pretty much anything here. So you can change how the labels look, username and address that says here, password, and remember me says the box. So let's go and remember without the me, and I can change the typography, I can change the color, so I would like not blue, not black, let's go for this one. And the sizing and spacing, it will be with a little bit more of padding, I think. Let's go for 20 here and 20 here. Okay, of course I can change the width of the whole block. I don't like how it looks right now. Inputs, then you have the background color of the input fields, the background hover color. So let's go for a little bit of gray. Something like that. Okay, background hover, text hover color, input, and everything else. So you can change everything as you can see. So I don't think that there is any point to show you everything. As you can see, they're all working fine. They are pretty good, and you can do many things better with those elements. They will help you build a better website. They have 23 at this moment, and they will add soon more. So for the final review, I think that this is an amazing plugin. I am sure that if you buy this plugin, you will not regret it. It will help you build better pages, and it will help you with your website. And of course, since it is and for clients also, if you are an agency, this is a must-have. So this is not something that they paid me. It's not a paid review or something. It's something that I bought, and I would like to make the video of my own just to show you what is this plugin and what it can do. So I will put everything that I show you in the link description below, with the link in the description below, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.